ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you have your bell turned on so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. Also guys, make sure you click the link in the description down below. Follow me on all my social media accounts. If I'm breathing hard, it's because I'm really out of breath. Not because I'm pregnant, but because I'm trying to hurry up and get this video done before Dion wakes up. He's been asleep for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours now. And when he wake up, let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to like get everybody on the schedule and stuff like that. So let me give y'all, like, matter of fact, I'll do that for a separate video. I'll let y'all know what my routine is and schedule is and stuff like that, because I'm gonna have 3 boys running around here. And but anyway, so like, comment, subscribe, share this video, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah. So I did a post on my Instagram, and I was pretty much speaking to my first time mothers, because I remember when I first had Cam, even throughout the pregnancy and stuff like that, like I was just kind of scared to do anything, because nobody really tell you anything. All they really say is like, oh, congratulations, you know, you're pregnant, woo woo woo. But they don't really answer no questions for you. They don't tell you what to expect. You ain't gonna sit there and read that big old thick book called What to Expect When You Expecting the Daddy. Show ain't. So I'm about to just answer some of the questions that you guys had for me. I'm gonna be dropping some videos, like I'm gonna just be spitting out content for y'all guys. Like, I feel like I finally got my groove back with this YouTube stuff, period. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I don't upload, I gotta come back swinging. And a lot of people feel like because they previous video didn't get that many views, or the video whatever don't get that many views, like you just gotta upload, because at the end of the day that stuff adds up. And one video getting 25,000 views ain't nothing compared to dropping 4 videos and it calculates to 100,000. So don't let numbers fool you. So this question actually came from someone that I went to high school with. Hey girl, if you're watching this video, I don't want to like say your name, put your business out in the YouTube streets like that, but yeah, you're gonna know when I read this question, you're gonna know it came from you. So she said, how do you know when you're ready to have a baby? I wanted to wait for marriage, but so I don't know if she kept writing. I know like on the Insta stories it only give you a certain amount of like characters to use. So yeah. So how do you know when you're ready to have a baby? So this is one of those things, like the best way I can explain it, you know how you're always hesitant to just start something new or do something new, like move to a different city, buy a house, start a new job, like you're always very hesitant at first. So I just feel like you'll never really be ready, especially a first time mama, because you don't really know what to expect. Like we can try to, I know a part of her second statement was, I wanted to wait for marriage. Okay, marriages don't really last, especially nowadays, because I feel like there's so many options out here, like social media and stuff like that. And so especially with men, just my opinion, like I feel like a man always feel like something is missing, because like let's be like realistic here, men don't really take the time to heal. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll find that there's more women that'll go out here and seek therapy and counseling and stuff like that, and try to get to the nitty gritty of why they are the way that they are. But men, they just kind of just go about their business like it's nothing. So in my honest opinion, even if you was married, even if you was rich, whatever, like have y'all noticed that all of these celebrities, they take forever to have a baby? I think Beyonce was married to Jay-Z for about 6 years before she had her first baby. And then there goes the beautiful Rihanna. She's pregnant and she's been with ASAP Rocky since, shoot, I don't know how long, but they just now having a baby and they're not married. Some people don't want to be married, because when you get married it causes so many problems. It's almost like God say, okay, you said I do, for better or worse, so prove it. The reason why I say you'll never be ready is because even if you've done all your traveling, even if you've done all your thotting around, all this other stuff, and you're like, okay, I want to have a baby, it's so time consuming. And that's what I'm noticing now with the 2 kids that I have. And I just know that if I don't get Dion on his schedule, I just know he gonna drive me crazy, y'all. He's gonna drive me crazy. And when the 3rd child get here, like, I'm gonna be running around like a lost deer, period. So I've been doing my best to like get him on a schedule. Like, even with me waking up 6 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, like, I'm cool with that, because I still gotta put out content and stuff like that. I still gotta cook breakfast, still gotta clean up after breakfast, still gotta edit, still gotta do lunch, still gotta do dinner. It's like, woo. So I would say this: make sure that it's with the right person, because you don't want to, life is already hard for one, so you don't want to make life harder. Like, life already is gonna come with different challenges and stuff like that, so you don't want to end up getting pregnant by the wrong person. I would say make sure you have a good support. Make sure you're the person that you're having a baby with or choosing to have a baby with, y'all are on the same page. Make sure you have an excellent support system, because that's what matters. Support system meaning somebody that can babysit, even if it's once a month. Like, you're gonna need that mental break, you're gonna need that time to unwind. And that's one thing that I can say that's missing from me, is I don't really have the time to just like unwind and soak in a bubble bath or whatever, because I don't trust people like that around my kids. But my family lives so far away. Waiting into marriage, I definitely don't want to be the one to speak on that, because I've been married twice, and I was married to Cam dad, and you know, we were young. We was just like young people. Like, I was 18 and he was my first everything, you know, fresh out of high school. So even with a marriage, just make sure that y'all are on the same page, that y'all understand the definition of a marriage, because you want to bring a child into this world with all the love in the world, no confusion, like no drama, no none of that. And I feel like a innocent child deserves that. And if anybody don't understand that, then I don't really know what to tell them. So that was a very hard question to answer. I was not expecting that question. I was thinking it was gonna be more so about like a baby, what to expect and stuff like that. But and hopefully we can catch up real soon and go to lunch or something like that. Okay. I wish I was a first-time mother again. My oldest daughter is 7 and time goes fast. Well, Cam was 8 when I had Dion. He's 9 now, which means that he's 8 years older. There's such a huge age gap between Cam and Dion. Like, Cam would be 29 and Dion would be 20, 21, you know. So, and then with my 3rd child, they'll get to go to high school together. They'll be a grade behind each other. And I think that's like awesome. But I don't know why I waited 8 years to have another baby. I think it's the starting over part that kind of, because Cam, he's already independent. He can fix his own food in the morning time for breakfast. He can take his own shower. So I kind of just double back. And now I gotta cook, clean, feed, bathe, wash hair, wipe up snot, all of that all over again. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. And now it's like I'm getting a 2-for-1, because now I get to watch 2 of my kids grow up together. They get to share the same basketball team together. They get to share a room together. I'm already looking at bunk beds, all of that. Suggestions for cradle cap. So Dion actually, I noticed his cradle cap, I want to say it was about 3 weeks after I brought him home. And I had ordered this cradle cap conditioner, but I never used it, because I had asked my stylist, like, how do you get rid of this? And so she was basically like, wash their hair 2 or 3 times a week, because you don't want to overwash it while that's there. But every day use some type of oil and take the the soft baby brush and just gently, like in a circle, gently just like scratch it out of their head. Like it's not gonna come all the way out, but if you do that every day for about a month or two, you'll see where it's, you know, it'll get smaller and smaller and smaller. And yeah, you're gonna like brush up flakes, so don't let the flakes scare you. Just take your hand and just rake it out, you know. But definitely keeping the oil on there, and please, by all means, do not scratch it up with a comb or anything like this. And also, what I didn't do with Dion that I did with Cam, I actually forgot, was I had put like this silk cap around his head, and he slept on a silk pillowcase so that his hair wouldn't come out. With Dion, he had been sleeping on cotton, and he always snatched the little thing off his head. And so now he what I do before he go to bed so that his hair can stop coming out in those certain spots and he can actually have a long ponytail by the time next year, I always put oil in his hair every morning and every night so that it's, you know, it's not like dry and brittle to fall out if it gets caught in a cotton pillowcase or something like that. And I deep condition his hair every other day. So y'all gonna be seeing results here pretty soon. Okay, okay, what are some things that you may need for your hospital bag? I don't really want to overpack. So you don't know how long you're gonna be in there. I don't know if you're gonna have a C-section. I've never had a C-section, by the grace of God. Pushed all my kiddos out natural. But you do want, you want to pack some stuff for you, and you also want to pack some stuff for the baby. Even though they're going to give you diapers and wipes and stuff like that, and maybe one outfit for the baby, you still want to have at least, just in case, 4 or 5 onesies, you know, your own diapers and wipes. And plus you're going to want to take a cute picture anyway. You're not gonna want to take a picture with they pink and blue striped onesie that everybody have. Like you may want to have a little Jordan outfit on, a Mickey Mouse, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, Cam is killing me. Cam been watching Maury a lot lately. You can definitely tell he's been hanging around his grandmother a whole lot, and that baby got a head full of hair. For you, I would say like a soap that you're gonna feel comfortable using. Maybe some like feminine pads, because you know you're gonna bleed. You know, I don't think I bled right after with Dion. I don't think I did. Actually, yeah, I did. So you're gonna want to take some pads, because they're gonna give you these big old pads that's very uncomfortable. So you want to be as comfortable as possible, because I don't know about y'all, I hate staying in those freaking hospitals. The food is nasty, the bathroom is nasty, and it's just, and then the bed is nasty, and I hate sleeping on white, and it's, no. So you're gonna want at least 2 or 3 shirts and pair of pants for yourself. I would prefer, I wouldn't even say shirts and pants, because you want to be as comfortable as possible after just giving birth, because you're not gonna feel like yourself. You're gonna feel kind of icky. So maybe a nice dress, socks, so that you won't be although they're gonna give you socks, but you don't want to be walking on a cold floor. So just the personal hygiene stuff. Make sure, and this is just my opinion, make sure you carry your makeup products, your hair products, because you don't want to just be giving birth and then looking a mess, because you're going to want to post pictures with the baby and stuff like that. So, you know, put your lashes on and get them done before, you know. And then it's this little thing, I forgot what it's called. You're going to be burning down there a little bit, so it's this little thing that you stick up and you're going to squirt the water out. It's not a dish. It's something that, and they have them too, they'll give them to you. And maybe I'm missing something, guys, so let me know if I'm missing something. You may want to take a laptop or a camera, because I will be. Am I breastfeeding? I'm glad that you guys asked. Yes, I am. I am going to try to breastfeed as long as I can this time, for multiple reasons, but I feel like it's going to be what's best. However, I will be incorporating the powdered milk. which means that even if I don't use the powdered milk, I will still be buying the powdered milk. And if I never use it, I could just donate it or give it away to the homeless shelter, women's shelter. What is you having? A boy. Another boy, another king. How long did you bleed for, and how bad is PPD? Oh, postpartum depression. So I didn't bleed long at all. Actually, I didn't even hurt at all. They was asking me, because I didn't rip with Dion. I ripped with Cam, but I didn't rip with Dion. So they was asking me, do you want some of these pain pills? And I was like, no, I'm good. I like Dion, the pregnancy itself was terrible, but the birth and after, like, I was Gucci. I was up like that. You feel me? And how bad is postpartum depression? I didn't have postpartum depression, and I wouldn't recommend claiming it. Like, I feel like what you speak into the air is what's gonna be. I didn't have any postpartum depression. I know what I did have. I had a symptom called tired as hell. How to put the baby on a schedule, because she be up all night and up all day. And that's gonna be the last question, guys. I'm so mad that I lost my lip gloss. So if y'all see my lips getting chapped, I'm sorry. I keep licking them, but it just don't work. And I went into the store today and I forgot to get me some lip gloss and some lip chaps. So I promise you, tomorrow I'm gonna be good. But the key to getting a baby on a schedule and, you know, having it to where they don't be up all night, because by default when they're in your belly, they're up at night. Like, my son is up at night. You can barely even feel him moving during the day unless you drink something sweet, or if I'm laying on my back at the doctor's office or something like that. But other than that, he's moving around at nighttime, which means that I'm moving around at nighttime going to the bathroom because he's pressing on my bladder. But you want to, especially a newborn, like maybe the first 2 weeks, let them go ahead and get their rest and stuff like that, because they're adjusting to life pretty much. But after that 3rd week, because I had Cam on the schedule like, shoot, a month and a half later, just kind of like when they are woke during the day, it's certain things you could do, like play with them a little bit, you know, rub their hair. If you see them falling asleep, just kind of like sit them up, make sure you hold their head and just talk to them. And by default, because they like to listen and, you know, they're trying to, again, get adjusted to life, they're gonna keep their eyes up. Also, when they do take a nap, don't let them sleep longer than 2 hours. So, and by that meaning, if you see them, if it's 2 hours and pass by, because the feeding is every 2 hours anyway when you first have a baby, so don't let them sleep longer than that. And when it has reached, or when it has reached the 2 hours, just wake them up. And sometimes you're gonna, like, because I know the doctors, you know, because the baby have to weigh a certain amount of pounds before they able to like let you leave. And so when the baby is asleep, they kind of like force them to wake up by putting the bottle in their mouth to feed them and stuff like that. You can do that. Well, you're gonna have to do that because they're gonna have to eat every 2 hours anyways. So the key is like keeping them up as much as you can during the day, like tiring them out. You know, when they do sleep, don't let them sleep that long. Play with them, talk to them, you know, have play with their little fingers and stuff, like, yeah. And when they get a little older, like about 4 or 5 months, you're gonna have to go through that stage of them just crying and just letting them cry. I thought that was a bad thing until Dion's doctor actually said no, like that's the only way that they're gonna get on the schedule, because if you let them do whatever they want to do, then they're gonna be acting like Dion is now, because I never did do that. But with this 3rd baby, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm already training Dion now, especially like, you know, potty training, getting him on the schedule and stuff like that, so that the new baby can follow his schedule. And Cam is gonna just do his own thing because he's a little man, you know. But yeah, so hopefully I answered this question the best way I knew how. Don't knock me in the comment section because I don't know everything, but those questions was asked to me. So if I said something wrong, my bad, don't shoot me, just correct me in the comment section and help them out, okay? So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made it, y'all. Dion is still asleep. Hallelujah. So guess what? So that my baby won't be up all night, I'm finna go wake his behind up. And I will see you guys in the next video.